First, you want to moisturize your face with Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer, and I got it for Target for about $5. I began to apply my moisturizer in spots, and I especially concentrate on my dry spots on my face. I then began to rub it all in and make sure your hands are clean. Now I'm going to take my flat concealer brush and just conceal my blemishes that I have on my face. I got this concealer palette off eBay for about $7. I'm dabbing the concealer on the spots to cover them so you will not be able to see them when I apply the foundation. After blending out your concealer, you're going to move on to your foundation. I use MAC Studio Fix in NC50, and it gives me a great coverage and it lasts through the day. I have a pump that I bought from MAC that's on my makeup, and I normally apply 2 pumps to my skin on the back of my hand. Now I'm going to take my foundation brush. You can find one at your local beauty supply or drugstore, and I'm just going to dab the foundation on the brush and apply it directly to my face in spots. You want to make sure you're covering every part of your face, even by your hairline, so it can look as natural as possible. And also, I like to take my foundation and drag it under my chin down to my neck so it can give the same look and the same coverage. After dabbing the foundation on your face, you're going to make sweeping motions going back and forth to blend out your foundation to give a good coverage. I also like to apply the foundation to my eye area so it can be a base for my eyeshadow. Normally 2 pumps covers my whole face and my neck area because I do not like to look cakey, so I do not use that much foundation on my skin. Now that you have your foundation on, I like to highlight and contour my face, and so for my highlight I am using LA Girl concealer in the color Toffee, and I'm just going to take that down the bridge of my nose with my concealer brush. Also, I'm going to put it under my eye using triangles, upside down triangles, and around my chin and a little bit above my mouth. As you're going up your nose, bring the concealer out so it can get on your forehead, and I normally do it into 3 pieces. This gives you a highlighted look under your eyes so you can be photo ready on camera. Make sure you blend that in as much as possible. Now I'm taking my fan brush and I'm going to contour. And contouring, just make sure his face looks slim in certain areas. And I'm going to be using my black Radiance press pattern in Mocha. It actually broke, but I can still use it. I'm going to get a new one. When contouring my cheeks, I just make the fish face when you just suck your mouth in and just go down the hollows of your cheek with the fan. And it's going to give like some dark lines on the side, as you can see in the video. You're going to go back and forth with the brush. Now I'm just going to go up the side of my nose, going towards my forehead and beginning of my eyebrow. And it's just basically slims your nose out and give it more of a bone structure. I don't really have like a wide nose, but I just still like to contour. Now I'm just going to take my finger to blend everything out. Make sure your fingers are clean. And I find that blending it out with your finger is very good because it's skin on skin. But sometimes you may have to go back over it with a brush just so it can be smooth. I still have a harsh line, so I'm just going to take my powder sponge and I'm going to just blend everything out. And you can get these at your local beauty supply or drugstore. And just blend that out, and it's just going to give it a good finish. Now you want to grab a powder brush, and I'm going to be using my translucent powder that I picked up from Walmart. I don't know what it's by because I bought it so long ago, and I'm just going to put it on the highlighted areas, and it's just going to give it that extra lightness to my face, and I'm just going to let it sit on there for a couple of minutes. Now I'm going to take my blush brush and I'm just going to apply my blush, and I got this palette from eBay as well, and it has many colors. And what I like to do, I just like to sweep my brush back and forth down the row where it has the orange, and then I like to go to the top where it has the pink, so it can blend and not just be one color, and it actually makes your face pop if you don't want a very pigmented blush. When applying blush, I don't put it in circle motions because that just looks clownish to me. So I actually drag my blush from my cheek, bring it back, going towards your ear, but you don't want a harsh line. But you just want to blend that out as good as possible. I'm taking my powder brush and just going back over the highlighted parts and just sweeping all of the excess off. I'm taking my bronzing powder by NYC and I'm just going to put it right under my eye on top of the highlight just to make my face pop. Now I have my e.l.f. makeup mist and seal that I'm going to spray on my face, and I'm doing it from a distance, and it's just going to seal in your makeup, and it's going to give like that extra glow to your face. And I'm just fanning my face off so it can dry faster. And what you see, I'm going to use a top to make it dry even faster.